It takes a lifetime to build a good reputation, but you can lose it in a minute. Ability is all right, but if it is not backed up by honesty and public confidence, you will never be a successful person. Common sense ain't common. Rumor travels faster, but it doesn't stay put as long as truth. There are three kinds of men: the ones that learn by reading, the few who learn by observation. The rest of them have to pee on the electric fence for themselves. Never miss a good chance to shut up. Nothing you can't spell will ever work. I have always noticed that people will never laugh at anything that is not based on truth. Don't gamble. Take all your savings and buy some good stock and hold it till it goes up. Then sell it. If it doesn't go up, don't buy it. An ignorant person is one who doesn't know what you have just found out. We don't know what we want, but we are ready to bite somebody to get it. All I know is just what I read in the papers, and that's an alibi for my ignorance. I never met a man that I didn't like. Don't let yesterday take up too much of today. When you find yourself in a hole, quit digging. Do the best you can, and don't take life too seriously. Everybody is ignorant, only on different subjects. Good judgment comes from experience, and a lot of that comes from bad judgment. Everything is funny as long as it's happening to somebody else. Live in such a way that you would not be ashamed to sell your parrot to the town gossip. An onion can make people cry, but there's never been a vegetable that can make people laugh. A man only learns in two ways: one by reading, and the other by association with smarter people. You can't say that civilization don't advance. However, for in every war, they kill you in a new way. Spinning a rope is fun if your neck ain't in it. A remark generally hurts in proportion to its truth. It's not what you pay a man, but what he costs you that counts. Nothing makes a man broad-minded like adversity. One of the evils of democracy is you have to put up with the man you elect, whether you want him or not. Everything is changing. People are taking comedians seriously and the politicians as a joke. Politics has become so expensive that it takes a lot of money even to be defeated. We will never have true civilization until we have learned to recognize the rights of others. A fool and his money are soon elected. Prohibition is better than no liquor at all. Worrying is like paying on a debt that may never come due. It's great to be great, but it's greater to be human. Even if you are on the right track, you'll get run over if you just sit there. The worst thing that happens to you may be the best thing for you if you don't let it get the best of you. The best way out of a difficulty is through it. Eventually, you reach a point when you stop lying about your age and start bragging about it. Broad-minded is just another way of saying a fellow is too lazy to form an opinion. The more that learn to read, the less learn how to make a living. That's one thing about little education. It spoils you for actual work. The more you know, the more you think somebody owes you a living. Successful colleges will start laying plans for a new stadium. Unsuccessful ones will start hunting a new coach. When I first started out to write and misspelled a few words, people said I was plain ignorant. But when I got all the words wrong, they declared I was a humorist. The movies are the only business where you can go out front and applaud yourself. We all can't be heroes, for someone has to sit on the curb and clap as they go by. Personally, I have always felt the best doctor in the world is the veterinarian. He can't ask his patients what the matter is. He's got to just know. The theater is a great equalizer. It is the only place where the poor can look down on the rich. If stupidity got us into this mess, then why can't it get us out? Whoever said a horse was dumb was dumb. I wake to sleep and take my waking slow. I feel my fate in what I cannot fear. I learn by going where I have to go. Over this damp grave, I speak the words of my love. I, with no rights in this matter, neither father nor lover. The greatest loss of time is delay and expectation. If advertisers spent the same amount of money on improving their products as they do on advertising, then they wouldn't have to advertise them. This would be a great world to dance in if we didn't have to pay the fiddler. Too many people spend money they earned to buy things they don't want, to impress people that they don't like. You never know how much a man can't remember until he is called as a witness. There is one guaranteed formula for failure, and that is to try to please everyone. People are getting smarter nowadays. They are letting lawyers, instead of their conscience, be their guide. A vision without a plan is just a hallucination. The way to judge a good comedy is by how long it will last and have people talk about it. Advertising is the art of convincing people to spend money they don't have for something they don't need. The trouble with practical jokes is that very often they get elected. Heroing is one of the shortest-lived professions there is. If you find the right job, you'll never have to work a day in your life. The road to success is dotted with many tempting parking spaces. Always drink upstream from the herd. Half our life is spent trying to find something to do with the time we have rushed through life trying to save. The quickest way to double your money is to fold it in half and put it in your back pocket. You know horses are smarter than people. You never heard of a horse going broke betting on people. 10 men in our country could buy the whole world, and 10 million can't buy enough to eat.